What up, Facebook? Another episode of the Cycles of Life. I just want to talk to y'all about a couple of things real quick before I go on set today. First of all, I appreciate y'all support, y'all checking out my videos, y'all sharing my videos. Today's topic is going to be about a garden, which you are the garden. Today's topic is going to be about the talents that God has given you, which is the seed to be able to fertilize your garden and your soil, and eventually something will grow. Whatever grows is up to you. But the gift that God has given you are the seeds. The question is, are you watering and are you nurturing the seeds for it to grow to its fullest potential? So if you looked in your garden that God has given you, your garden is your life. And when you look at your life as your garden, has it produced the seeds or the flowers or the botanical garden that it was supposed to be? Or do you have a lot of weeds? Do you have a lot of bugs in your garden? You know what I mean? The bugs are the haters, the weeds are the distractions, or whatever else that's keeping you from reaching your full potential. Now, when I ask you this question, I really want you to take a look and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you the best you that you can be today? And if not, why not? Because it's your job to take care of your garden. You can't blame your mama, your sister, your brother, your friends, or anybody else outside of your own garden. It's your job to do the maintenance on your garden. And my question to you is this. If you have a plant and you put, or if you have a pot of dirt and you take a seed and you put the seed in the dirt, you have to water it, you have to nurture it, you have to make sure that it gets sunlight, you have to make sure that you don't overdo it so that way you don't drown the plant or anything else like that. Well, are you taking care of your talent the same way? Are you making sure you're spending time in your talent? Are you making sure that your talent is getting enough light for it to be able to shine? Are you making sure that you're doing all the little things to make sure that your talent can grow to its fullest potential? And if not, when was the last time you excuse me, if not, when was the last time you went in your garden and you started pulling the weeds out your garden? When was the last time you started pulling the weeds out of your life? When was the last time you went and got the spray and was like, hater be gone, and you started spraying all the haters and all the bugs that were ruining your flowers? Because sometimes everyone's not meant to go where you're supposed to go in your life. Sometimes you're carrying things that you have no business carrying and that you need to be focused. You can't save nobody until you save yourself. So my question is, are you taking care of your garden the way you're supposed to be taking care of your garden? Or are you too busy looking at someone else's garden, enjoying the beauty of their garden, and wishing that your garden looked like their garden? The only difference between their garden and your garden is they took the time to invest in their garden. When was the last time you invested in your garden and your talents and your gifts and everything that has been put inside of you for it to become to its fullest potential? Man, we all have beauty within inside of us. The question is, do we allow our beauty to grow to what it needs to be? Man, I'm in the gym. That's me taking care of my garden. Man, I'm eating better. That's me taking care of my garden. Man, I'm not out partying all the time. That's me taking care of my garden. That's me pulling all the weeds and distractions out of my life for me to become everything that I really want to be in LA, man. Like for me, at first when I got here, I was just happy to be here. I'm no longer just happy to be here, man. Because just being here is not enough to become great. You have to be willing to put in the work to become great. So I'm cleaning out my garden. I'm getting out the spray to get the bugs off my garden. I'm enjoying the people who will see the garden growing, but it's not to its full potential yet. Just wait and see where God is going to take me. My question is if you, as you're viewing my garden, I'm looking at your garden, and I want your garden to be just as beautiful as my garden, or we can grow together, or we can share secrets together, we can talk together, and how we can get our garden to become everything that we want our gardens to become. The question is, are you willing to go outside and groom your garden? Are you willing to go outside and groom your talents, grow your talents, get focused on your talent, and do what you were put here to do? We all have a purpose. What's yours? Cycles of Life. Holla at your boy, man. Get outside and clean your garden.